Nigel, a difficult night. How did you see it?
Yeah, too good for us in the first 30 minutes of the game. First goal is the one again. Is an absolute. We talked about in the lads' set plays the importance of them having lost to one on Friday night. Chatted again about them today. Make sure we're right. And I'm not sure how it's crept in, but I think it's flicked off somebody, and all of a sudden we're up against it after 5 or 10 minutes.
What about the other two?
The second goal was a magnificent strike. We're right behind it. As soon as he hit it, it's gone through, I think, Flinty's legs, bottom corner. Nothing we can do about that. Third one's at Pimmy's unsighted, a little bit of a miss hit, I think, almost, and it dribbles in the bottom corner. But we just said it's going to sound strange, but I think not to go under. We conceded at home on Friday night and the way we responded, and I thought the way we responded tonight and during the second half, and even periods in the first half, we're unbelievably low and down. I think we played against the most confident team in the league, and certainly the first 30 minutes was the best we've played against this season of all the teams. Just very, very confident, full side. We've got half the team sitting at home injured. It's tough at the best of times to get a result, never mind in those circumstances.
Yeah, it's a patched up side, isn't it? And you made 5 changes at the start. What was the thinking with the players you've got out?
Well, everybody's carrying knocks and so on. We've got Friday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday. The lads aren't going to play every single one of those games. I thought the character was epitomised by Callum MacDonald, who came in tonight. First game of the season, was it? First start? Not even in the squad for the first half of the season. I thought he put absolutely everything, gave us everything tonight, and was very good. Flinty and Alfie struggled with the movement and the pace, so it was take them off. Obviously Alfie's on a yellow, but it was Flinty for as much as him as for us, believe it or not, and the pace and the movement was just too good for us.
And you changed shape a couple of times, didn't you, to try and change the course of the match?
Well, we started off with the usual sort of 3 that we were playing. They put 3 up against us, and the movement and the pace in the midfield were too good. So we went back to a 4, and I thought then we solidified it a little bit. Had some reasonable moments ourselves. Could have had a goal tonight easily, It wasn't all one-sided. I thought we had 4 or 5 good situations, same as Friday night. But when you're as low as we are at the moment, it's difficult.
Clinging on to the positives, Caelan Vickers looked good tonight again.
There was positives tonight, and if you'd have asked me 10 days ago after Shrewsbury, I didn't see any. To lose against 10 men, 1-0 up at half-time, didn't see any. Last 2 games, we've seen enough. Certainly the way we reacted against Northampton, having gone 1-0 down, and again tonight, could have gone. We've seen teams go sort of lose 4, 5, 6 in situations like tonight. The lads didn't, and as I say, with half a team sitting at home, I thought the put gave us absolutely everything again, no question of that. We maybe got the shape wrong early on, but they were just, we have to say, they were very, very good, and just too good for us tonight. We didn't do an awful lot wrong. They were just better than us.
You were 3-0 down at half-time. The damage was done after 32 minutes, wasn't it? What were the discussions at half-time then?
Just hang on in there. Show some character, get your heads up, and I thought the lads did that. Went out and played some reasonable stuff, created a few situations and didn't concede. That's the most important thing. We didn't concede another goal.
It's a challenging run, but as you said earlier, are you confident and encouraged that you've seen enough from aspects of Snake's play tonight, despite defeat, that Mansfield can get over the line this season and survive?
I think so. The last 30 minutes Northampton, and then again tonight, after the first, once again, you've got to put it in perspective how good they were. I can't stop saying, they would have beaten most teams, or I think every team in the league tonight. It's the best we've faced all season, and we have to accept that. We're first time in this league for a long, long time. These have now settled in, fully fit squad, buzzing from the Man City game on Saturday as well. Not an ideal game for us tonight in lots of ways, but we go again on Saturday. But we've seen enough. We need to get 10 or 12 points from somewhere, and I think the lads will. All the games early on in the season, that we had unbelievable results. I would think that Bailey Cargill and Deji Oshilaja were as important in those victories as anybody. You take those 2 out of the team, we're not going to be as good, and we're not going to be as strong as defensively, as much as everybody's trying their socks off. Deji's dealt with one-on-ones and everything. It's no slight on Flinty. He's 35 years old. He's never been that quick, and their movement was excellent tonight.
Would you say that Deji and Bailey make a significant difference to the defence?
Yes. I think they do. And I say no disrespect to the lads, they're just good players. Fraser Blake-Tracy the same. Lee Gregory's our leading scorer. Looks like he's out for the season. Rhys Oates out for the season. So we've got it all on.
Gregory out for the season?
Looks like it at the moment, yeah.
What a blow to lose your top scorer.
Yeah, well, at least we've got Will Evans back. Jordan Rose isn't available for Saturday, obviously, at Blackpool against his parent club. But at least we've got Will fit. We've really got to, take care of them, as we have, strikers in short supply at the moment. But yeah, it's a blow. But that's why we couldn't start Will tonight. 20 minutes was a risk, really, but we just wanted him to get on the pitch, so he's okay for Saturday.
How important is it when you're going on a challenging run like this to keep sight of the bigger picture, the perspective of the ultimate target of staying in the league?
That's exactly what we just said. And, if we'd have won one, lost a few, and then won one, drawn one or something like that, it would be easier to handle and accept. But when you have these long losing streaks as we're having and we had earlier on in the season, then it makes it look worse than it is. So if the defeats had been spread out and we'd have been sitting here now and just lost and got a draw maybe on Friday night, we'd be sitting there saying, well, we're still 37 points, we're in not too bad a situation. Roughly where we expected to be, I would have said. If you'd have asked us all after with 17 games to go, said, where would you think you'll be? I said, somewhere here. Sorry, it's not a surprise, It's just a surprise when you lose so many games on the spin. And we'd done so well in the first half of the season. That's where everybody looks and says, well, hold on, what's going on? Well, we know what's going on. It's a bloody strong league. There's some good teams in it, like Leyton Orient, who are absolutely buzzing. And we've got half the team sitting at home injured. That's it.
Great travelling support tonight, over 500 coming to the capital.
Yeah, brilliant. We had some good battles down here, I think, in League Two, didn't we, a few seasons ago. I remember Mackie missed a penalty. We played ever so well down here early on in one season, I think, when they went up. Mackie missed a penalty after a few minutes. We ended up somehow losing 1-0. They've strengthened and gone on. Just missed out in the playoffs last year and taken it on again. That's what the teams do. They build, they stay in the league, and then they build from there, and that's what we're hoping to do.
What do you say to the supporters at this moment?
Thank you, stick with us. Thanks for travelling down. Sorry we couldn't get a goal at least tonight for you. Try and stick with us. Understand if you can't. A few people went early, I quite understand that as well. Get yourself up the M1 and get home. They'll be there with us again at Blackpool on Saturday. If you can, stick with us.
Thank you. Safe trip back.
Thank you, Andrew.